Hey guys, and welcome to today's first impressions video. Today we're looking at Book of Travels, which appears to be a server-based multiplayer online, but the servers only seem to have about 7 people on each one. So it's not really massive multiplayer online, just multiplayer online. It's beautiful. However, as you can see, I've already got the settings menu up because when you log into the game, it just comes up with your email address, and I don't really want that on the internet, so we're going to keep that hidden. But this allows us to jump straight into the graphics. When you first start up, you get to choose your native resolution and the graphics preset. I actually quite like the fact that it's fancy or potato. I like that. That's a bit of humour. I can deal with that. Other than that, everything's grayed out because of the settings I've already chosen. And then obviously I've got VSync on as well. Honestly, not surprising. Not really a huge amount you need with this because it's sort of 2D and a half, maybe. Very watercolory. It's a very beautiful game. Audio-wise, you've got your normal levels. You can even choose whether you want 5.1, Prolonic, DTS, or Stereo, which is quite nice. Your game, you can turn all these options off. Like, this is actually a really robust game menu. And then controls, unavailable because you basically just use your mouse. This is a very early access build. And to my knowledge, I think it actually came out yesterday as well. So, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the game and show you what it's all about. Or at least I'm going to try to. And I'll explain why I say try to when we're in the actual game. So let's jump into it. Alright then, we are in the game. As you can see, it is stunningly beautiful. It looks like a moving watercolor, and you'll see why I said it's sort of like 2.5D. You can't rotate and have a look around, which is a bit of a shame because it makes it very hard to kind of figure out where you are in the world. You've got your map, which does show you, but it doesn't really tell you a lot, and it doesn't seem like you're going to be able to fill it in. You kind of got to fill it in yourself, which goes with the rest of the game. It's a game, but you are the story. From everything to character creation to what you do, it gives you a very free hand. You can do things like, if I go to my character here, you can write in, you can edit when you first start, you can edit your background, your appearance, your personality, you can fill all that in when you create your character. Then you've got your name that you can name it, the nickname, the form. Like, it's a really robust menu, but I don't know if I like this or not. You write in your own background, appearance, and personality when the appearance is already set, personality and stuff. I don't know. Like, it's interesting. I like the fact that you can choose your own traits and do all that awesome stuff. I'm just not sure I'm okay with this. And it's the same with the rest of the game. You don't have quests. Or at least, if you do, you've got to go and find them. It doesn't give you any sort of information. Tutorial is just the basics. And each time you do something, it will come up and explain it. But it doesn't say that you've got to go somewhere or do something. It just kind of leaves you in this world to go and explore and figure it out. I did find out that I've got to go to some tea tree place to heal myself because I'm battered and bruised, apparently. But I couldn't find it. It was in the northwest, and apparently I just went west. So I'm probably going to die really quickly in this, which is fine. Like I say, there is multiplayer, and I haven't worked out if the person that I sort of joined up with earlier that I'm not part of a crew with anymore was AI or another person. It seems to limit the servers to 7 people. And what's kind of annoying is the fact that it automatically groups you with people. If they run by you, then you're just in a group and you've got to go and unmatch. So I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if that's a good thing. I personally find it quite annoying. I'm not very good at MOs or MMOs because I like playing on my own. I'm an unsociable git. So to be forced in a group with somebody when there's no real form of communication is not ideal. Also, movement's a bit left to be desired. You move with your mouse, which is really weird for a game in a view like this, and that's what I say. Like, I'm used to games like on this sort of a plane where I'm able to then move the mouse around or move the camera around with the mouse, but you don't really do that. You run with the right mouse button and you walk with the left mouse button, and then you can interact with people. You go and click on them, and there will be an interact button if you're able. So here, like this mysterious figure, and then you can trade with them or you can talk with them. There is limited voice acting in the game. Like, a lot of these aren't voice acted and a lot of tutorials aren't voice acted, but the original opening scene was voice acted, and your character does have a voice in quoted marks. It's one of those where it gives you a voice and you'll just grunt throughout the show. So yeah, I don't know. For me, it needs a bit more direction. It needs to actually tell me what I'm supposed to do and just get me started. But that's because I'm not really that creative anymore. I can't say I am. For somebody that wants to just make their own adventure and see what it's got in store and to see this beautiful world unfold, it could be perfect for them. It really could. For me, it's not. Like, I just feel lost, right? I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how to do anything. I've just been dropped in this world and left to it. And that's not what I want from games. Personally, that's a completely subjective thing. It's not what I want from games. I need direction. I want to be told. I don't want my hand held, but I want to be told roughly at least what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Another problem, as you can see from the game, is the loading times are quite long when it loads into this world, which is a bit of a shame. You get a slight, loading screen and then it goes off. It'd be nice if a few more of those was to load through as like a screensaver almost, or, a flash screen. But the things I like about this game are definitely the art. I mean, as you can see from the train going on the screen right now, it is stunningly beautiful. The artwork is fantastic. The animations are smooth. It looks very, very good. Just as a game, it's not for me, but that is a very subjective thing. Like, I can see that there is a lot of people out there that would love a game like this, and this is in early development as well. There's lots to come. So it really is going to be a case of you're going to have to just, as always, make up your own mind. Let me know if this is the sort of game for you, whether you would like it if there was a bit more direction, maybe a few more obvious ways of detecting a quest. Maybe if somebody had, an icon over them to show that this is a quest marker like we're used to. If there was a story almost or something, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, it's not bad. It's very pretty. It's very, it's very, very obvious that it's got a degree of what it wants to do. It's got its own direction in the game of what it wants to be. And I can respect that. There is loot, there is weapons. I'm assuming there's combat. I've not found any yet. It looks like the sort of game where I can probably talk my way out of a lot of combat, which I'm completely okay with. But yeah. That's really all I can say about it. Like, I've gone around, I've gathered, I've walked across three screens, and I still have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Whether you can find out what you got to do, whether you are willing to spend the time to figure out what it is you've got to do, whether you want to have that creative freedom, that's on you guys. But let me know in those comments down below if this is the sort of game for you or not. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I hope to see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.